So service, Azure App Service. Azure App Service is used to run your apps, or it provides uh, a platform over there where you can run your own apps. So whatever the app is, I mean, you can create using multiple languages, maybe if you know .NET or maybe ASP. So whatever the language you want to use, it provides us the flexibility to use any language you want. Most of the
Okay.
languages are there, and you can create your own app.
Okay.
So
So web applications, right?
yes, right.
Uh,
Okay, so you can create your own app, or maybe what you can do, you have Visual Basic Studio. So you can just create your app over there in Visual Basic Studio. It's I prefer doing that. So you can create your own app over there, and you can just connect your subscription from your Basic Studio, the app you have created with Azure. So
okay.
yeah, you will have same application showing in your Azure App Service.
Okay, Rafi.
Right. So it's a very powerful tool, very beautiful tool Azure has provided. So
Okay.
it's
So this
like,
will come under PaaS, right?
yes, right.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like many times companies running some legacy applications. Okay, so again, just so you know, so many legacy applications, they are not compatible with modern technologies, so you cannot run them directly in the environment. So what also we can do, it's not about just Azure, but on a broader net. So what also you can do, you can uh, containerize those applications. So what containerization is, uh, you can, it's like put them under a container, and that container will deal with the outer environment. So where you are running that application in the environment, that environment and other dependencies, or maybe platform will not know that you are running a legacy application, because the outer shell which you have provided, that is dealing with all those things.
Okay. Can you repeat once that thing alone, Rafi? So,
This is called
uh,
containerization.
okay.
Okay, so it
Mm.
is, containerization is like you can run your old legacy applications which are creating problem, otherwise you are not able to run them directly, like other applications, apps.
Dependency and library issues, huh?
Yes, there could be a number of
Okay.
issues, since it is a legacy application, so there could be,
Okay.
it can raise a number of issues. So you can just containerize them. So it's like, just to understand in a layman term, you can, it's like put them in a container, and that container will deal with all those things, the outer environment issues. So in it's like your other dependencies, other apps which are connecting with that apps, or maybe environment will not know you are running an old legacy application, because that shell outside your legacy application is dealing with all those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So if I, where is app service, or maybe it's the other. Okay, if I go to app services, create app service. So you are not going to do all this, I mean, not
Hmm.
not even anything with the app service in your initial phase. So
Okay.
again, it's like next maybe 3-4 years you are not going to deal with it. Most
So
of the
for admin related, this won't be coming, for
no,
admin.
no, no, not even admin related, because
Oh,
yeah, because most of the companies, they
uh,
prefer to take some experienced people, because these applications, these are end
very
customers, the clients, they are dealing with it.
okay.
Right. So even for admin purpose, if there's something, up and down happens, so the
Uh,
end client, end user will be suffering, and there will be
uh,
escalation big times.
okay.
Okay, so I can say 99% companies will not want
Uh,
to deal any person who is just new to Azure.
okay, okay,
Okay,
Rakesh.
so you are not going to deal with all this, but what can I say? They have put it in your syllabus, so okay. Okay, so again, it's like creating any other resource. You can choose a resource group.
Okay.
Okay, web app name. So see, like I see test app. Okay. All is not available. Okay, let's see 007. Oh, James Bond is also gone. 05. Okay, yep, we have it. So when this we are creating this app service. Okay, so app service is the platform to build your own app. But when you build an app in the real time, maybe, or if any app is running in the organization, so when you see here, I mean, this complete address, test app 005.azurewebsites.net, so you can run this URL anywhere, and you will see that app. You will be able to see that app. You can just copy
Oh,
the
this is like the site
website.
URL.
Right. So
Okay.
maybe you can go to just Google Chrome on your mobile phone, on your personal laptop, and
Hmm.
just run this URL. You will see that app, whatever that app would be, you will see that. So,
Okay.
and Azure provide this, you see, Azure websites.net. So this URL, Azure provides without any
Hmm.
cost, free of cost.
Okay.
Yeah, this domain. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Okay. So publish code.
So
Okay. Mhm.
that will be the application URL, right? Our the
Yes.
test app URL.
Yes. So right now, we are not building any app, so you
Ah.
won't say anything. But in real scenario, when you in a company, if you see this, you can run it anywhere, and it will work fine. You will see that app.
Okay.
Okay. So runtime stack. So this is something you can choose different languages from. If you come here, so see. So .NET 6 early access, it has come. Java, Node, PHP, Python, even Ruby is there. Like, so
Now.
like this, I was saying, so you get multiple access. You
Hmm.
can choose any, whatever you are feasible with, comfortable with. So if I, let's say if I take .NET 5, so I can build this app whether in Windows or Linux. It's up to me. Both the options are open to me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
But if I choose, let's say Node, it's giving me, okay. Again, they have changed it. Earlier it was giving only Linux for Node, and now they have made it available for Windows as well. Let's see Rubix. Okay. Now see, it's available only for Linux now.
Okay.
Okay, Ruby is still
Hmm.
available only on Linux, not for Windows. But if you choose PHP, there, Again, it was available for Windows also. Strange. Let's say ASP. Mm,
That will be for Windows.
yes, it is available for Windows only, no Linux.
Hmm.
Okay. Java 11, it is for both. Embedded web server. Okay. So let's take this.
Rakesh, I have a quick doubt in
Mhm.
another VM. So while creating a recovery services vault, we have to the region will have to be same, the one we create for VM. The region has to be matched.
No.
We
It,
can uh, deploy in
hmm.
separate regions and we can do recovery services vault.
Yes, that's the okay, recovery service vault. I thought you were saying disaster recovery. Okay. Yes, the recovery
Ah,
service vault would yeah, it would remain same. Yep.
okay. So yesterday I was trying that, but it didn't show. Then I tried with the region where the VM was located. So when I tried that, it was showing.
Yes, it should be same. Yes.
Okay.
Mm, region East Asia. Maybe what I was saying. Okay. Yes, East Asia. And yes, now, so it asks you to choose a plan. So it gives a by default plan on its own, or maybe you can create a new one. So I am saying test 005.
Okay, what is this app service plan?
It's asking you to just choose a name. I mean, just name of your plan. So either you can
Okay.
create your own one, or it provides a by default. So it doesn't matter whatever you choose. You can take any one.
Okay.
And now it is asking you to like when we created virtual machine, so we had the option to choose how powerful my machine would be. I can take that whatever the configuration I want,
Mm,
right? So
correct.
it's again giving you the option to choose the size of your app. So how powerful you want it to be. So how widely it is being used, how widely,
Okay.
yeah, your customers are spread. So it's like if it is an, let's say, Amazon app, Flipkart app, so it needs to be very powerful. And I mean, the configuration needs to be a very high-end configuration. It is being used
Mm,
all over the world, right? Thousands,
correct.
millions of people are using it. So it gives us multiple options there. So it is for dev test, for production, or maybe isolated. So whatever you want, you can choose one. There are different options
Okay.
available. Yeah. So Android total ACU for us, we can take just 1 GB memory. Nothing else we need. This is the included hardware, memory, and storage. So for us, this much is sufficient. Continuous deployment is fine. Monitoring. You can enable application insights like we did in case of virtual machines. Remember that?
Ah,
Yeah.
it will be monitoring, right?
Yes.
I mean the.
It will monitor your application. And do you
performance and yeah.
remember we had seen those graphs up and down going?
Ah,
So
correct, correct,
in
correct.
VM inside, so all that you can see here as well. It will monitor the performance of your application and
Okay.
yeah, help you in troubleshooting also. So like environment test. Again, you can review all that, all the information presented here, what you have selected earlier. And yes, one important thing, ACU, shared infrastructure. So it gives us,
Easy.
yeah, it gives us the option to choose the infrastructure, whether it is a shared one or not. So if we take like free plan, standard plan, so it gives us the infrastructure which is shared with other applications, with other owners. Like maybe
Okay.
okay, there will be many other users, customers who will be deploying their app. Some may be testing, or some may be in dev, or maybe production also. They are taking this standard of free tier, so our app will be shared with them only.
Okay.
Okay, so it will not be like a dedicated infrastructure provided to us. It will be shared infrastructure. And in case if we take premium, right?
Ah,
So then also it will be shared, but it will be shared only with those people who have opted for premium plan.
oh, okay.
Okay, so it's not like it will be shared with people like us who are testing their app, maybe creating a free plan and testing it. It will not be shared with
Hmm.
them. So it's like a share, sharing a room with like-minded people. So
Ah,
shared will also will still be there, but only with premium people, premium plan.
oh, okay, okay, Rakesh. So it will be category, it will be differentiating, huh?
Yes, right. So
Uh,
uh, uh, premium plan is like people who are taking premium plan. So once it is shared with them, so they are since it's a premium plan, so they are they have their eyes on their infrastructure just to make sure that everything is up and running. So if anything happens, they'll be just immediately start working on it as soon as you raise an issue or maybe ticket, because it's a premium
ah,
plan. And if there's one is creating any issue or ticket, so they will also check maybe if let's say you are you have created an app and your app is hosted in a particular rack or uh, in the data center. So if
hmm.
you are raising an issue, so they will check completely that rack. So just to make sure that others are not facing same issue, they will not wait for them to raise the ticket.
Oh,
Right. So
okay.
let's say if somebody else is raising a ticket who's hosting the this environment with you,
Hmm.
who's sharing the environment with you. So if he has raised any ticket, if he is facing an issue with his app, so they will
Hmm.
work for him immediately. So that's understood. But they will also make sure that other apps running in the same infrastructure in the same rack, they are not facing any issue. So they will not wait for you just that
Okay,
when you raise an ticket, then they'll start working. No. Okay,
okay, okay, okay. Hmm.
create. And again, like always, we have seen you can, if you notice that link, to download the template. So you can again
Ah,
download the
that's
template. Yeah.
quick deployment, right?
Yes, yes, right. So, okay, let's do one thing. Let's take a 5 minutes break and then we'll start.
Okay, Rakesh.
Okay, Venkat.
Rakesh.
Okay. So our app service has been deployed. Let's see. Go to resource. So again, like other in the case of other resources, you can see all configurations over here. Status is running, location East Asia, which shows subscription ID tags. This is the URL I was talking about. So if you take this URL and run anywhere, so you will see the app if there's any app in the backend running. The app service plan which we chose, and deployment username which it has given, host name, FTP host name. So all that information you see here, and this is the data related to app. So you will see some fluctuations here, graph here. So in case if there's any real app running, in our case there's no app, so we will not see anything over here. Response time, request, how many users are requesting, so how many requests are there, what is the response time of the app, data in, data out, HTTP. So all those things we will see here.
Okay.
Okay. Again, you can provide access to required people wherever you want to provide access. Whosoever you want to manage this app service, you can provide the required access. Over here, I was talking about that premium plan. So yeah, so we have currently free plan, right? So we can upgrade from here either to a standard or premium plan to add more slots. So if we need more slots, we need to upgrade it to standard or premium. And the one which I was talking about, you will have other users from premium plan only. That will happen only with premium plan, not with the standard one. So okay, so free and standard, they are in the same category. But if you upgrade to premium, so you will have other users from premium plan only. So you can deployment center. Yeah, if I click on upgrade, so it takes us to same page where we had what we had while creating this app service.
This will be system specifications.
Yes, right, right. Okay. So you can also, in our case, it is not possible. It's a free one, but you can also create a continuous pipeline from GitHub, Bitbucket, or maybe local Git, external Git, so wherever you want it from. So just it's as simple as that. Select GitHub, authorize it, provide your access, and just you are good to go. Right, and it also, yes, it's not just it will ask for your ID and password for the specific GitHub or something. So many times you would have seen for many apps it says login with Facebook.
Correct.
Right, so it supports that as well. So it says if you do not want to authorize this way, so I trust Facebook also. So if you want to log in using Facebook, you can do that. Although
Okay, okay.
it's not done in the organization, I mean, environment, in the production environment, you
Ah,
will not see it, but yeah, it does support it.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
so it trusts Facebook if you have logged in using Facebook. So it says, okay, that's trustworthy. I can trust that, and you can now you can log in. I mean, you have logged in successfully if you have logged in using Facebook, or maybe some other services are also there. So this is one
Hmm.
example, yeah, using Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the configuration regarding to your application. So we do not have any application, so it's there's nothing much here, but you can see here. So this is the one which we chose while creating this app service, Java 11, web server,
Hmm.
so all that. We can see it here, WebSockets, HTTP version. So you can, if you want, you can change also 1.1 to 2.0, which is the latest one. Path mapping, and yes, if you like integrate it with something else or incoming client certificates, you can, I mean, upload it from here, incoming one. So
Hmm.
you can establish a link between two resources. And if I go here, new connection string. So if I just create it, the name test string value. So it has created, you can create your connection string. It has created one connection string. So the value which I gave, it's the value for that connection string. And again, it's hidden just to make sure that it's not that everybody can access it. So you can create the connection string and share it with other resources so they can also connect it. So all that you can do from here.
Okay.
Application insights, we have not enabled it while creating it. So if you want, you can enable it from here also, turn on application insight, but it won't throw anything because there's no app right now.
Hmm.
So you see here, that's what I was talking about. Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Twitter, even, yeah, Twitter, I was thinking,
Oh.
yeah, it trust Twitter, Facebook, Google, all of them, not just Microsoft.
Hmm.
You can create your, I mean, if you have logged in using
This is like
Twitter,
a extra. I mean, like authentication, right? I mean, it will be providing extra security. Yeah, this if we access with it.
not just security. Security will be there using Microsoft also, but it is giving
Uh,
you extra features. If you do
oh,
not want
features.
that,
Okay.
yeah. So
Uh,
it's like you have more options in your hand.
so specific to micro. I mean, web app. This is specific to web app, right?
Yes, yes, right.
Okay.
So not just using Microsoft, you can authorize using Facebook also, Google also, Twitter also,
Uh,
right? So you have more options at hand.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, in organization, they will not do it, but and do not suggest it as well in your organization. I
Okay.
want to log in using Facebook. So,
Okay.
okay.
So Microsoft only, right? In our
Yes,
location now.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Rakesh. Cool.
Backup, like other things, you can see your backup here. In case of VM or something like we checked before, identity, so user assigned or system assigned. like we discussed in case of VM. So if it is, if you remember, I mentioned it of system assigned, so it's easier to work with identities which are assigned by system. So if there's an
Oh,
yeah any other resource which is accessing your this web app or app service, so they will keep working in the back end. So you do not need to do anything manually every time. So most of the times
okay.
you will see system assigned. User assigned will also be there, but very rarely you will see that.
Okay, Rakesh.
Okay. TLS, yes. So in most of the scenarios, you will keep it on HTTPS only, because
Okay.
if you remember, I mentioned it is for security
Extra
purpose,
security.
extra security. Yeah. It's there's a three-way handshake. Handshake is done when you enable HTTPS. So and also minimum TLS version, most of the times you will keep it to 1.2.
Okay.
From here, you can manage your inbound traffic, outbound traffic. So your everything. So that can be managed from here. So web app, access restriction. So it depends
Okay.
as per your organization policy, whatever they want. If it is a uh, app, something where which is being accessed publicly, like in case of Amazon or maybe Flipkart, you would like to open it for uh, everyone for public access. But in case if there's a private
Hmm.
app which is being accessed within your company only, or organization only, you will keep within your virtual network. So
Ah,
like that.
okay.
So just for you, good to know you are not going to do anything at all in this area, but yeah, you should know. Scale up like sorry. Uh, so like we saw previously, you can scale up your plan, whatever you want to choose.
Ah, and scale out to.
Yeah, that option is also there. These options are not enabled. In our case, we have free subscription. Properties we can see. That's all. App service plan which we chose. It's again coming back to overview like that. One thing, you can set up alerts like we have seen in the case of virtual machines. You
Hmm.
will see it almost with every resource. You can set up your own alert, manage
Okay.
alerts. Yeah, you will receive email and something. You can check logs, diagnostic settings. You need to enable it. We have seen it previously as well. Add diagnostic settings, provide a name and and select all the sorry diagnostic settings which you want to see in your diagnostic accounts, so you can review later if you want in case of any troubleshooting or any problem occurs.
Okay.
Yeah. So and resource health at the end. One health event. So it's not able to find out anything because there's no app running in the backend. And add resource
Okay.
health alert. So any alert if you want to relate it to health resource, you can set up here, and it will send you the notification. Add action group. Just select your name, put your email address, and add it here. So if anything happens, set the alert rule and resource group. So if anything happens, so whatever action group you have selected here for any person, there could be multiple or just one. So that
Hmm.
notification will be sent to that person, like we did in the case of
Oh,
virtual machine. So it's same here.
okay.
And yes, logs again, you can put logs like other resources, and so it not gets deleted by mistake. I mean, nobody can delete it until that log is removed.
Resource log, right?
Yes, right, right. We remember that.
Ah,
Okay. So this is the one which we chose. Activity log. So if you see here, it will show us just it's a newly created app. It will show us the activity only what we have done so far for 6 hours. So that's it. I have done it.
mm,
So you can see all that from here. Click it, it will take you here. Summary, JSON, change history, all that. So that's all about this app service plan.
okay, Rakesh.
So anything else you would like to discuss? Uh,
App service. I will do some check and I'll let you know, Rakesh.
yeah, there's
I'll create. Uh,
yeah, you can, yeah, just try and create one, but
okay,
yeah, you want, there's nothing much over here. So
okay, okay, okay,
yeah, app will be created by the developers who are in the development team. So they will create the app,
okay.
they will put it there, and in when as and when you are, if you are required this role in next few years to come, so all you will be seeing that, okay, check the alerts, check the email notifications, check the
Uh,
resource health. So all that you will be asked to check, just to make sure, keep an eye. It should not happen that if there's any problem with the app, it's not running, or maybe there's some lag in the app, and users are facing any downtime, or maybe some latency is there, and you are not aware. That would be a problem if you
okay.
are not aware and they are doing it. So organization expects, they expect you to catch the error fault before a user creates a ticket, right? That's why we
Oh,
have all the alerts in place,
correct.
right? So
So before that, we have to rectify.
yes, so before they
Mm,
actually start using it, they create a ticket, okay, they start making, noise, we are not able to use it, we are facing latency, we are facing downtime. So company wants you to catch all those issues before they actually start making hue and cry.
oh,
Right. So that's
mm,
why all these alerts are, they are set up, they are in place. We have that those insights are in place. So just keep an eye if there's, all those bars which we have seen, there is no, very, high and low tides you see in those bars. If there is any, it means there is something going, wrong, not the
mm,
expected way. So not, should not be very extreme high or extreme low. Just go and
correct.
yeah, check something is wrong. That's why it is there. It
Mm,
before it, it happens something big, so you need to catch it before it happens. So all that you will, your job will be, maybe if there's new app which developers have developed and put it here, and if that's not and during, first few, even though they have tested it and all those tests have been done, everything what they are supposed to, they have done, but still
mm,
once it
mm,
it comes in production in real time environment, there could
mm,
be few bugs which went unnoticed while developing it, while testing it. So first
correct.
few days are very critical for you. So if
Mm,
there's a new app which has been deployed, and
mm,
it's a critical for business, it's, or even if it is not critical, if it is in production, any production app is critical, right?
correct.
So your first few days, maybe first few weeks, or maybe a month or
Mm,
a couple of months, it will be very critical. Keep an eye whenever you come, just keep open a tab separate for that app only. Just check it maybe 2 or 3 times in a day, just to make sure all going good. So all
okay.
that job you will be doing.
So
Okay.
till we get used to that, we have to be very keen.
Very, yes, until some users have used it. I mean, it's in production for maybe a month or so, maybe a couple of months, and it's behaving normally, perfectly fine. There's no unexpected tides are there up and down. uh, you are not receiving frequent complaints from users. So until that app is stable enough, you need to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what your job will be. So just keep an eye, keep your mind
Okay.
open, keep your eyes open, and if there's any issue with it, you think it may go out of your hand. I mean, you are just monitoring it. In fact, there's nothing in your hand. You are just monitoring it. So if you see
Correct.
there's any issue with that app, just make a noise. Raise your hand. Okay. This
Okay.
is
Okay.
I have got this problem. Please take a note of it. Just shoot an email right away. This is the problem I have noticed. Please see if there's anything, any action is required from our side.
Okay.
Okay.
Have to notify that.
Immediately to your managers, to developer teams, whosoever is taking care of that app. So just to, I mean, any small issue can become a big one in
Correct.
some time. So if it doesn't, so nobody will say anything. But if it becomes, you will be questioned. So
Yeah.
why did not you catch it when it was in the initial phase? Where were you? Right.
Correct.
So don't hesitate to shoot an email, even if it doesn't become one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, just
Rakesh.
don't shoot to hesitate an email. So this is your job.
Okay, Rakesh.
Okay.
So, we had to be initially we have to be very cautious.
Yes. So in fact, people may ask you, okay, you are dropping an email for each and everything. Just say, boss, this is my job.
Ah,
Do you know
ah.
it won't be a major one? So yeah. So this is my job,
Correct.
and I will do
Mm,
that in future also. So don't hesitate.
mm.
Don't be shy.
Okay, Rakesh. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So
Mm.
that's it for today, and
Okay, Rakesh.
so you can have a look once again whatever we have learned so far, and
And
on Monday we can review all that. If you have any issue, or if you find, we can review all that,
okay, Rakesh.
and then we can finish our this session. I mean this class.
Okay, okay, Rakesh.
Okay.
Okay, Rakesh.
Okay. Perfect. Okay,
Mm.
Venkat.
Okay, okay.